Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions.
Attack and
Attack.
fight.
Fight.
Same thing. No. Oh no. Attack. Fight.
Kind of. Attack is for an army. So if I'm going to fight you, I'm not going to say attack. Attack is telling all the people in your group,
Army
yeah, to
fight together. No.
Attacking somebody means that maybe they aren't going to fight. So you can just stand there and I could attack you and you just stand there. But fight, both people are going to try. So if we fight, that means, I have a sword and you have a sword and ding ding ding. But if I attack you, maybe you have nothing. You just stand there, right? So when you go to the police and you tell them that someone attacked you, you're not going to say I fought someone or someone fought me, because that means you hit them also. When someone goes to the police, they're not going to say I fought someone, because the police will tell them don't fight. But if you go to the police and you say someone attacked me, then they say uh-oh, and they go and get that person. So attacking someone doesn't mean that they will do anything back. But if you fight someone, then you're going to try also. When you have an army, sometimes there's an army on the other side, and they don't want to fight. And one side is going to say attack. And that means that they're going to choose to start fighting first. But when you watch a boxing match, if you see a Muay Thai match, probably in Thai they say something else. But in English, if there's a boxing match, the referee or the person who
Girl.
no, that's a ring girl. The person who says let's start, that person doesn't say attack. That person says fight. Both sides are going to fight. So when you tell people to fight, that's going to be both sides. An attack is just one side hurting another.
In Thai
They say
ชกได้ means can start to fighting.
start to fight.
ชก mean that punch.
Okay. But in English, they say fight,
Maybe same thing.
and both sides are going to. But if the person said attack, probably that would mean that the
We
people.
don't know who attack.
No, if someone said to me attack, I would think attack the audience.
Audience?
The audience, the people sitting on the outside. If you told the fighters attack, they would attack the people who were watching. Probably. They wouldn't know what to do. If you went to America and you were the referee and in the fight and you said attack, they would look at you like, what should I do? They won't know what that means. But if there's a group of people sitting on the ground and you have an army and you say attack, okay, they'll know to hurt those people who are just sitting there. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
So as you see, we have Sipti's grandfather's sword. Finally.
Not for me.
Not really. It's just a cheap.
Very look new.
Right. Exactly. I went to the antique store. Do you know what an antique store
I
is?
don't know.
Antiques.
Antique.
Antique store.
ของโบราณ
Antique store.
ร้านขายของเก่า ร้านขายของเก่า
Antique store has old things. And I said, I need a sword. And they said, yeah, we have one. And it was really great. But it was really expensive. 25,000 baht. So Sipti's brother stole the cheap ones from the villagers and sold
maybe
them.
just 1,000 baht.
Right, sold them to the antique stores, and now they're for sale for 25,000. The real ones are really nice because the handle, the part where you hold, that's the handle. The handle is
Detailed.
made. No, the handle is made out of rings of metal.
Really?
Yeah, and so it has the weight is very good.
And heavy.
I was swinging it, and the guy was like, "No." I wish I could bring it here, but
Still use คมอะดาบ
yeah. It was sharp. Yeah, I wanted to bring it here, but they won't. I said, "Can I borrow it?" And they said, "Yeah, if you pay, you can borrow it." But I didn't have that much money, so I said, "Well, okay, how much is this one?" They said, oh, "That one's 300." I said, "That's a good price."
Other
for
people
me.
didn't know if don't know if we don't tell.
Right, exactly. We just pretend that it's Sipti's
But now
grandfather's
they-
sword. Well, they don't know. Forget about that. And then I thought also I should run around and like run after Myanmar people in the street just to to make it authentic, right?
Authentic I don't know
Authentic. It needs to be authentic,
แท้จริง true
right? True, right? Authentic. It needs to have some energy.
You should wear Thai dress.
Right.
Old.
Yeah, exactly.
Just some pants.
Just pants, right?
So that.
Right, exactly. But I'm really white.
You can tattoo line tattoo.
So it was like,
Sticker.
okay, I
Sticker
could put some tattoos. Right. And then, but usually the sword is really heavy.
Yeah.
So you have to be strong to carry it.
Yes.
Probably if I was
Why
carrying,
old
I'd be
peop-
like,
old
it's heavy.
people very strong
Right.
and muscle
Yeah. Your grandfather was probably really big.
before.
Yeah, exactly. So
Right now, no.
this one's better for me because it's light. It's easier to carry. Anyway, okay.
Oh.
Any other exciting news today?
No, I just want to.
Take a
I
day
want
off?
to go.
Oh, no.
I want to go to my. Oh no, my friend's new apartment
Okay.
today.
They just bought it?
Bought what?
Bought it. Bought it.
I don't know.
Bought it.
Bought it
Buy.
by. Oh no, just rest.
Rest.
Rent.
Oh, rent.
Rent.
Oh, renting. Okay.
Oh my
So I
God.
bring so if they call you and they say, Safety, can you come see my new apartment? You're like, yeah. How much did you pay? You're like, no, I'm just renting it. And then the next week they call you. You want to come see my apartment? Okay. You want to come see my apartment? If someone's renting it, they can just get a new apartment every week. Nothing special.
No,
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I don't understand Korea.
If someone is just renting an apartment, it's not special. It's special if they're buying it because it's one time, right? Like if someone's getting married, right? They don't invite you every time they find a new friend, right? Like, hey, Sifty, you want to come meet my new friend? No, because every day, you want to come over? I have a new friend on Facebook. No, nobody cares. But if you get married, okay, then people come to your wedding, right?
Like in Friend TV show.
Right? Did you watch that anymore?
No, I remember.
No.
I can't find website
Anyway,
to watch.
did you finish the painting yet? Are we ready? How far are we going to get it? When's the date? When's
Not
the new
far,
date?
not far.
When's the new date?
I ready to start.
Okay. So when will it be done?
Up to my detail.
Right? When do you think?
But I will keep you on the loop, right? Keep
You
you in the loop
The loop.
the loop
Right. Exactly. Okay, but when's the date? When's the date?
date what
The date that it will be ready.
maybe today
Today?
if I maybe I
No, when will it be done?
oh done date done
When's the date? When will
I'm
it be
not
done?
sure
Right, a guess. Give us a guess.
middle
Tomorrow?
oh no
Oh, no, okay.
no maybe 2 weeks
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Okay, so if you want to bet.
I don't want to do quickly because it's hard to broke
Hard to break.
hard to break I mean very big fame but you should slowly it's dangerous to do quickly
Okay, fine.
we can't
So should we have a
can't
countdown, like on the show, like 14 days until painting arrives, 13 days until.
and watch what happened
Right. and
every
then
day
What happens at 0? And then Sipti says, "Oh, it's not done."
after 10
2 more weeks.
after 10 days
2 more days.
we
Okay.
change
Right.
frame
You mean you have to buy a new frame
yes maybe
Right.
if not good
if it's not good?
if it's
You can't think that way. You have to think positively, right? You just think it's gonna be great. Remember, like when
You
we had
show
easier
me
questions.
picture.
Yeah, you got to just imagine like
but
it's
still
gonna be easy.
still difficult
Right. But see, that some people think that, you know, they think like, just think positively. Like my mom. That's what my mom said. She said, if you just think positively, then it will be good. But it doesn't work out.
yes
She used to
You
take
just- you
she used
just
to take
happy.
money and put it in the ground and hope that the money tree. No, it's a joke.
just oh
Sometimes kids they put money in the ground and they think that the money tree.
they thought they think it will
Right, money
can
tree.
grow up
Not grow up.
growing
No,
grow
grow. Will grow.
grow and go up
Grow up is for people.
I grow up
I
right now
grew up.
I grew up
I am growing up.
I am growing up
Yeah, exactly. But you can't grow up because you're already over 18. So you just get fatter. You can't grow up anymore.
but my mom think I'm still young
That's true. Somebody can think you're still growing up. Your mind could still be growing up. Okay, any other exciting news?
no
Okay, let's continue. Pay back. Pay back. Pay back. No. Pay back. There's also payback, but this is not payback. Payback.
one word
Yeah, one word is different. Payback.
จ่ายคืน
Payback. Payback is when you give someone money back that they borrowed. So, for example, Sipti borrowed money and she never paid it back.
yes I follow you
So, Sipti's dad borrowed money, but he will pay it back on Wednesday. Right? That's payback. But one word, payback. Payback. One word.
คืนทุน
Means-
about business
No, one word payback means revenge.
revenge
Revenge.
I forgot the meaning
I don't think you learned revenge. Revenge.
แก้แค้นเหรอ ถ้า we talk
When
about
someone attacks you and then you get angry, like the Myanmar people who I attacked. No. If you attack someone and they get angry, then they will take revenge. We also call it payback. So often people will say, I'm going to do payback. No, probably not. It will be payback, probably, or revenge. So it's attacking someone who attacks you. We have a common saying with bad words. We say, payback's a bitch. Payback's a bitch. And they probably won't say it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that means that when someone attacks you back, it's really, really going to hurt. So for example, if you're mean to me, if you say, John, you're fat, and then I get my sword and I attack you, and you say, John, why did you attack me? I would say, payback's a bitch. When you hurt someone worse than they hurt you, usually because someone's really, really angry, they'll say, payback's a bitch. That means that you should not have attacked me because when I attack you back, it's going to be much, much worse. That's payback. But remember, the phrasal verb is just to give money, not the one that we learned here, not this one. 2 words, paying back money. Pay for. Pay for.
จ่ายเพื่อ
Pay for. If you pay for someone, that means you pay for them. That means you pay the money, not them. So if you go to lunch with Sipti, she says, can you pay for me? That means she doesn't have any money. So if your friend needs you to pay for them, needs your money, they'll say, hey, can you pay for me? That means you give the money and they don't have to. That's pay for. That bully will pay for being mean to my little brother. So in this case, they're saying like revenge, not like mine. Be punished for doing something bad. So that's another one. So we can also say, you're gonna pay for your actions. In that case, that means revenge, the same as payback. So it has 2. Pay for someone and pay for something. That means revenge. So we have 2.
for your reaction
For your actions.
for your action means you do something bad and you should get
Somebody thinks you did bad. Maybe you don't think you did bad, but someone else thinks so. And they're going to hurt you back for it. What's the difference? Pay for and pay back. Payback is revenge, like we learned there. But pay is pain. If I say, you're going to pay for what you did, that's talking about pain that's going to come to you. But if I just say payback, that's revenge. It doesn't mean that I'm not talking about the pain that will come, not the hurt, the bad things that will happen to you. But payback is talking about the pain, the problems that will come to you when you get hurt.
like some the meaning from EDM. Not shame on you another thing.
There could be, but I don't remember which one it was.
Or something.
You'll get what you deserve. Could be that one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's similar to that. That's true. But paying, when we pay money, it hurts, right? If you go to the store and you give them $25,000 for a sword, then you feel sad, right?
Yes,
Oh, it's
because
not my
you
money.
will poor.
So that
Day.
paying for something hurts. And so that's why we say you're going to pay. That means you're going to hurt for what you did. So that's the difference. Payback is revenge, and pay for something means pain. Okay, pick out. Pick out.
หยิบออกไป
Pick out.
out
Pick out is one
Out.
from a group. So if you have many of them and you just want someone to pick one, you'll say pick, and they're going to take one. But pick out is something in the group that you don't want to be in there, like this, right? All of these are one, and then I don't want this one in here, I'm going to pick it out. We do that because we don't want this in there. Maybe it's like a mushroom in our soup, right?
like garlic
Garlic, yeah. You would say, pick out the garlic. You don't want the garlic in your soup, and you pick it out. You can also say take out the garlic, but pick out is like this, because this is picking. Like this. I picked out 3 sweaters for you to try on. So in their example, they went to the store and there were many sweaters, and they took 1, 2, 3. They picked out 3, just like the mushroom or the garlic. They took out 3. But in this case, they didn't throw away the garlic. They didn't throw away the sweaters. They gave them to you to try. So picking out doesn't have to be bad. You could pick out the mushrooms and eat them, and you'd throw away the soup. Maybe you pick out the mushrooms because you hate them, or maybe you pick out the garlic because you like the garlic. What's mushroom again? Head or something?
head
Yeah. Point out. Point out.
ชี้ให้เห็น
Point out.
out
Point out. Point out is like this. This is pointing. Point out means you show someone what's going on or what's happening. In their example, they say, I'll point my boyfriend out when he runs by. So they're saying that there are many people running, and then you say, look, there he is. That's the one. Pointing out means showing someone which one in a group. So there could be like this, there could be 3, and they're going here, and you say, okay, point out the blue one. Point out the blue one. Right, exactly. This one. So maybe someone is colorblind, they can't see colors, and they'll ask you, can you point out the blue one to me? And you say here, because they can't see the difference. That's pointing out. Put down. Put down.
วางลง put down heard many times in movie
Many time movie?
I heard many times on movie in
Not on.
movie
In
in
movies.
the movie
In movies.
in movies
Right, but there are many, so we don't know which one you heard. So one of them is put down is when you're carrying something and it's heavy, and then that's putting it down. So if you're carrying a box like this, I would say, hey Sipti, put down the box over there. That means you set it on the ground. That's one type of put down. Another type of put down is an insult, being mean to someone. If you're mean to someone and they're sad, that's putting them down. The students put the substitute teacher down because his parents were too short. Because his pants were too short. That's not a very good example, but what they're saying is that the students are being mean to the teacher. We call it a put down. If you say something mean to someone, if you see somebody who's really fat and you say, haha, you're fat, then that's like a put down.
say something bad to someone
And make them sad. If you say, hey Sibti, you're fat, and you say, haha, that's not really a put down. If I say, hey Sibti, you're mean, and you say, oh, okay, that would be a put down. Saying something mean to someone and making them sad. If it's a thing, then it would be a put down. So if you said to someone, you're really fat, and then your friend says, ooh, that's a put down. That means what you said hurt people or was mean to that person. There are other ones that they didn't write on here also. Put down also means to kill animals. Or sometimes people, if you believe that the people are worthless. But usually it's for animals. So when a dog is sick or a cat is sick and they go to the vet, sometimes the vet will say, we have to put down your cat.
Let it die.
No, they're going to take a needle with a chemical and the cat will die. Because sometimes they have a disease that causes a lot of pain.
Yes, I know.
And then they'll say we need to
spend a lot.
Right.
Money.
Well, sometimes people don't want to spend money, but that's not usually the case. Usually the doctor will say, the vet will say, we have to put your...
Doctor know if you spend more, the dogs still die.
Right, but...
You just you just keep it. I don't know.
Anyway.
Keep. You need it stay with you for a long time.
You want it to live.
You want it to live.
Right, exactly. You want it to live. But that's not usually the case. People put their animals down. Some people put their animals down because they're expensive, but not that many people in America do that. Some cheap people will put their dog down.
But I saw my friend, she just 17 and she used all money she have for her dog.
Yeah, exactly. Most people do that. They spend anything they have to on their dogs.
And then
they have chemotherapy for dogs now and
then
all kinds of things.
Still die.
Yeah, exactly.
Got money, no money.
Right. But usually animals are put down because they're in too much pain. A long time ago in America, people used to have horses in the Wild West. And they used to ride horses because there were no cars. And also because there were no roads. If a horse broke its leg, then it couldn't walk anymore. Eventually it would die. So they would say, put the horse down, and they would shoot it in the face. Because it was in too much pain. Sometimes you can say that we're going to put the person down, but that's not very common. It means that the person is like an animal and they're not a human being. So if someone said, Sibti, we're going to put you down.
You criminal.
No, it would mean that they didn't think you were human, that you were like a dog. So it's not that common to say that. But sometimes in movies, when they catch Vin Diesel or whatever, they say, we're going to put him down. Because it's a joke that they're saying that they're really evil people. Anyway, next one. Put off. So this will be good for Sibti to learn. Putting off something means not doing it now. If you put something off, it means you do it.
Put on my pen.
You do it later when you don't have to. So it says here, we are putting off our trip until January because of the hurricane. That means we're going to go on the trip in January, not now. We were going to go now, but now we're going to put it off. That means we're going to say we're going to do it later. Putting it off means you will do it again. It's not the same as canceling. Canceling means you're not going to do it. Putting it off just means you don't want to do it now and you will do it in the future sometime. So in 2 weeks, Sibti will put off finishing the painting for another 2 weeks. If she can. If she can. Put out. Put out.
เอาออก
Put out.
put out
Put out means a fire. So if there's a fire and you say, there's a fire, put it out. That means someone wants you to put water on it or put a blanket over it to stop the fire. We call it putting it out. Put out the fire. So you can say, there's a fire in my house and I couldn't put it out, so I had to call the fire department. In America, the people who come to help with fires are called the fire department.
fire apartment
Fire department. And they have the truck, the red truck, the fire truck. It's called a fire truck. Kids in America love fire trucks when they're kids. I didn't want to be a fireman, but many kids, they want to be a fireman.
there are many movies about fire apartment
Fire departments. Yeah, usually people like the fire department because,
like hero
yeah, they don't usually do anything bad. I've never heard of the fire department stealing money from anyone or corruption, right? The fire department, usually people are heroes. Usually. I've never heard of any bad firemen. So people like the fire department. Also, they didn't write it on here because it's not really polite or nice, but there is another version of put out which means having sex. So
Really?
yeah, and because it's important for people to learn, that also is not as common.
use wrong
Right, you don't want to
Maybe
use it incorrectly. I'm not going to explain it, but anyway, you can look it up if you want. That is also another version. Last one, put together. Put together.
รวมกัน
Together. Put together means to build something. So I have to put together the crib. I have to put the crib together before the baby arrives. A crib is the little thing that the baby sleeps in that has walls so they can't fall out. That's called a crib. Also, rappers call their houses cribs. So sometimes on TV you'll say they have a show on MTV. MTV is a popular channel in America.
MTV yes in Thailand
It's called MTV Music Television. And
oh
it's a-
no another
But in America, there's a channel called MTV, and it's called Music Television, and they have a lot of shows for teenagers, and one of them is called Cribs, and they go to rappers' houses, and they show you their Lamborghinis and all their things, and that's called Cribs. But a crib usually is for babies. That's where babies sleep. Sometimes rappers call their houses cribs, but that's what a crib is. In this case, put together means to build something. So they're saying, I have to put the crib together. That means I have to build the crib. Because probably it came in a box with just wood and screws. You know what a screw is?
school not
The metal piece that you,
I know
that's a screw.
not
And the one like this is a
Tapu.
nail.
nail
Nail. Fingernail.
fingernail
Same as fingernail. That's a nail. Okay, so now thankfully Sipti's here to explain what they mean. Pay back.
I don't know. Same. Either.
Pay back.
Pay back.
Pay back.
Pay back. First, the meaning. Money
the money
or
one. The other ones are not important.
Okay.
Today.
I should to.
Not to.
I should pay back my mom's money.
Yeah. But we would just say I should pay back my mom.
Correct.
Yeah. Exactly. Pay for.
Pay for. Pay for. You pay not. I said to my friend, "Can you pay for me?"
Exactly.
You or you say already or not?
That's okay. Doesn't matter. That's right. Can you pay for me? And she said,
Okay.
over my dead body.
No.
Oh no. Okay. Pick out.
Pick out. I will pick out everything I don't eat.
I don't.
Like.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Yeah, that's better. The first one's okay, but I don't like is easier, simple. Yeah. Point out.
Point out.
Out.
Out. When my friends like to point out the man for me. Or not. Some
The sentence is right,
man.
but it doesn't mean a husband. It means that probably you're stupid and you don't know the difference between guys and girls. If you see and you're like, is that a guy?
Because
If they're pointing out the guys, that means you don't know the difference between the girls and the guys.
other another country, when it's hard to see who is real man. I know
What does that mean?
many friends from another country.
Okay.
First time I thought they real man.
What's
It's man.
real? What's real, man?
They are man. But when we know each other or we close friend, we become to close.
Not become.
We
No.
close friend.
No.
We are close friend.
No.
We know each other.
No.
I don't know.
When we become friends.
When we become friends, I know they not man.
So what are they?
They like man people.
Oh, okay. Not man people.
Man, I don't know.
They like.
They don't like girl.
Right. That's the polite way to say
They don't
it.
like girl.
Yes, that's true.
But look very handsome and everything looks same guy.
Right. That's true. Because why?
You told me before about culture.
Yeah. That's true. Well, because in America, it's not as easy for someone to walk around wearing a dress. You know, someone would shoot you. So people are not as out. They're not like in Thailand, where people just run around in dresses. It's not in America. People are a little bit more scared to be open about those things. Some people don't care in some cities, but in some cities people will kill you, and so you have to be a little bit more careful.
Before Thai people don't accept, but
Okay.
before but right now because popular person,
Oh, okay.
actors,
Oh, okay.
they show what they be
What they are.
what they are, and then other people do same thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I thought it was more Buddhism, but
Buddha don't like don't like gay, don't like
really?
yes, but
I didn't know that.
they don't like same
I've never heard anyone say that.
because maybe sensitive.
So you mean at the temple they say no gay people?
Yes,
Really?
you shouldn't do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If
Okay.
they know monks be gay, they will.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying, if someone says that they're gay, do they say you can't come to our temple? Not as a monk,
no,
just
no.
Right.
You can come, but you shouldn't. If you can change, it's good. But
okay, fine.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that. Nobody ever said
but
that.
not meet more. Not meet same U.S. American.
Right, I think it's not quite as strict, but I didn't know that. I thought they didn't care, because I never heard anyone say that. I've seen on the temple sometimes they say no girls.
Yes, because about temple or park, everything about Buddha is very important. For long time, girl not important. Don't touch, don't go out except you stay in Wang,
House, temple.
not how king and queen live.
Castle.
Castle, you can go to the temple.
You can't?
You can, if you born from high level
But other people know.
before. Just
Oh, okay.
they will จำกัด limit zone for you. You can go just that.
Just here.
Yes,
Just
here,
there.
Just here, just there.
Okay.
Right now, we have popular temple. Sometimes don't go inside.
Don't accept
Don't accept.
or don't let
Don't let
Girls.
go inside.
girls.
Girls.
Girls. Right.
Girls.
But on YouTube they have a famous show, and it's called Escalator Love. You know the thing where you stand and it carries you up like this? It's like stairs, but it moves in the mall, right?
บันไดเลื่อน
It's called an escalator.
escalator.
Escalator. Not the one that goes straight up, that's an elevator. But this one is an escalator. And they have a hidden camera show. And there's a guy and he dresses up like a really gay. And then when he goes up the escalator, he sees other guys and he touches their hand. And he's like, "Hello." And
Because
yeah,
like that?
exactly.
Oh, yes,
And in some
maybe I know.
countries, people get really angry. Like in America, people will fight you, right? They'll come and they'll try to fight you. In Russia also, people get really angry. But in China and in Thailand, nobody cares.
Yes,
And people are like, "Oh, hello."
Yes, because
Nobody cares about that.
we think everyone can be good person. Everyone can use what they want to do or what they want to be.
I don't think it's exactly like that. But anyway, I'm just saying that in some countries, people get really angry. And in Thailand, nobody cares. Maybe some people, but I don't think that
But
that
right
show
now
would work here.
still meet to gay or
Still meet.
you still don't like them or don't care anymore. Right now, American.
Me?
American.
Oh, American people? No, I'm saying right now.
Still.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm telling you. Because it's important to understand. Because there's a big difference. If someone in America is walking around in a dress, some people might shoot you.
But when you come to another country like Thailand, you can accept all. You want to fight.
It was very hard for me when I first came. Because there's guys in dresses and they try to touch you. It was very hard.
Yes, and some guy look same girl.
Right. It was very difficult. Honestly, it was hard because in America, when I was a kid, when I was in school, people used to say, if you have like an earring on the wrong ear, because I can't remember exactly. Guys didn't used to have earrings on both ears. That would mean that you're gay. They would only have an earring on their left. I can't remember. But when I was a kid, I remember people used to say, okay, you have 2 earrings, you're gay. You have a necklace that is too long, okay, you're gay. Like things like that. And so it's not the same.
Or you set your hair much. Many times in Thailand.
I didn't hear about that, but maybe if your hair was too long, maybe if your pants were too tight, if your shirt was the wrong color, it was
like if you dark skin and you were red dead.
Exactly like that. But after living here for a while, I got used to it. I just run away. It doesn't bother me anymore. But it's very hard in the beginning for, I think, a lot of American people to deal with that. But they should learn. And people are a little bit... It's not the same because in America, people think that if you're not strong enough, then you're going to be gay. It's not like that in Thailand. People in Thailand don't think like that. If some guy in a dress comes and tries to talk with you and you're like, okay, no, then they just leave. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. But in America, people say like, if you're not tough, then you're going to go to jail and you're going to be gay.
Before in Thailand, same profiling.
Right.
If you gay, man will come to fight you.
Right.
And that's why they try to hide.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now, not
right. So America is like Thailand was at that time. How long ago was that?
Just 10 or 20 years.
Okay.
When I was young, and then everything changed until now.
Oh, okay.
Not far.
So America is like that now. So 20 years
Maybe need
before.
more 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. But when I was a kid, I watched a show, and so that's why it doesn't bother me as much. I'll show you the show when we have time to watch a movie. There's a show in America that everyone thinks is really horrible. It's called Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer?
Yeah, a lot of people think it's a horrible show. But I love that show. I used to watch it when I was a kid. And on that show, there's all kinds of crazy things.
So you like crazy shows?
Yeah, there's always crazy things going on. And so I used to watch that show. And then when I came to Thailand, it's not as crazy as the things on that show. So it didn't bother me as much as other people. So the Jerry Springer show helped me not to be so racist or homophobic. Okay, next one, point out.
Point out. Oh,
Out.
I point out. Pointed out a cat to my friends.
Yeah, but why?
because it looks so cute.
So you would say
A cute,
cute.
cute cat. To my friends.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Put out. Sorry, put down.
Put down. I put down big thing on the ground.
Almost.
I put down my cat on the table.
Yeah. The only thing you should have said was, I put down the big things. Not big
The.
things. Big things means all the time. In this case, it's just one time. I put down the heavy books on the table. Yeah. It's very complicated if you say all the time. I put down heavy things all the time. That's difficult.
Should
Just one time.
one thing.
One thing makes it easy. Yeah. Put down for being mean to someone.
I said something. I angry my friend. I said something bad. I was angry to my friend.
Not to.
With my friend.
No.
I was angry my friend.
We need a word there.
Not to.
No.
Not with.
No.
About.
No.
What?
Try another one.
I don't know.
It's not a new one. It's one of the common ones. I was angry.
Off.
No. Another two letters.
For.
No.
2 letter.
2 letters. I was angry. At.
At. Oh my.
Yeah, angry at. Angry
At. Angry at my friend. I was angry at my friend and said something bad. My mom said, why did you put down her? To
Yes.
her or her?
Just why did you put her down? Yeah. Remember,
her
that
down.
could also be killing her, but yes, most of the time we will know that someone is not a murderer, so it's not going to be killing them. But it could be both. You could be putting someone down by being mean, or you could be putting someone down because they were killed.
You look so tired.
No, it's just I couldn't think of the right words to say. Put off. Sifty's new favorite word. Put off.
I want to put off my
Painting.
painting
Until.
next week
Exactly.
because I'm lazy.
Exactly.
No, because I can't get new idea.
Sentence is right, but it's
Because
not.
I couldn't find news.
You used a good word before. There's a good word to describe
Passion?
that. No. Another one. You used it already. Not today, but
Cool.
you said, I need to get
I forgot.
inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration.
Inspiration.
Put out the fire.
Put out. We need water to put out the fire.
Yeah, exactly. And for fun, why don't you try the bad one? the other one I taught you. See if you can try. If you can guess.
Someone tried to put me out. or
No.
put out me.
No. That actually is true, but that's
I don't know the real.
right. Exactly. That's why I'm
I
going
don't know
to
how to use.
try again.
You can example.
Putting somebody out means to kick them out of the house. If you said someone put me out, that means they didn't let you stay at their house anymore. So that is also true, but it's not the example that we're doing. Another person can't put you out. The person themselves puts out.
The person themselves.
Yeah, you can't say the person put me out. It's not like that.
I put me out.
Almost.
I put myself.
No, you would say I put out.
I put out.
Yes,
And
that's all.
so that
That's all.
means
Sex.
I put out mean I have sex.
It means you did, yes.
I go to date with someone.
I
I go to have something with someone.
Yeah, but it's not going to be a random person. It would be someone who you were with.
I put out just that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because people don't want to say the real words, and so they use simple words, and then kids don't understand. Because the word has another meaning. So when people try to hide things, they use words that have other meanings, and then kids don't think about it. If you say a word that, when I was a kid, if someone said a word that I never heard before, then I would try to figure out what it was. So if someone said, like, chang jeng,
Chang.
I'm just making up a word. If someone said that when I was a kid, I would ask people, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Until they tell.
But if I heard someone say put out, I know I heard that as a fire, and I wouldn't try to figure out what it was. So when people want to hide words, they use words that are used for other things. Like in Thai also, some words are used in two versions, and so it's the same thing. Put together.
Put together. Can use with everything.
I don't know what that means.
Just about building.
Usually, something that is a kit. You don't put together a house. You don't put together a cat.
Camping.
You can put together a tent, but we have a different word for tent. We say assemble.
Assemble.
Or pitch. There's a special word for just tents only, which is pitch.
Pitch.
Pitch a tent.
Pitch a tent.
Pitch also is when someone throws a ball in a baseball. This is called a pitcher, or pitching when you throw the ball.
Acting. Pitcher.
I don't know acting, but throwing.
You do like that.
Yeah, that's a pitcher. But we also say pitch a tent. But assemble should be for a kit that you buy. So when you go to the store and you buy a bed, sometimes it's not like this when you buy it. It comes in a small box and you have to put it together. You have to put the screws, you have to put the wood together. We call that assembling, or also the phrasal verb is put together.
Or bed.
Could be a bed, it could be a crib, it could be a shelf, it could be a desk, it could be a closet, it could be an air conditioner, it could be
I put
a chair,
sofa. The sofa together.
Yeah. And then why, or how quickly, or for what reason?
I put the sofa together because I want to change bed. It
Too complicated. But put together is correct, but the sentence is so complicated.
The sofa together because my friend come a lot.
My friend
My friend came a lot.
No. My friends.
My friends come to
No. Another phrasal verb.
become.
No. We have another one.
What?
Come over.
Oh, come over.
Come over a lot.
Come over.
Right. Sipti needs to watch the show, like everyone else, to see how to. Sipti's going to be watching the show to learn English.
I watched.
I'm saying, like, someday you'll be watching the show and you'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm learning a lot." Wow, that girl's smart. Be watching herself, learning from herself.
Same when I rewatch first. Listen 1, listen 2, and then rewatch. Listen 10 or 20. Everything changed.
Right, exactly. You're getting smarter. The show's getting brighter. The cameras are getting better. The sound's getting better. I'm getting older and tireder and lazier.
One thing I still bad about accent. Spelled. ออกเสียง pronounce.
Okay. Pronunciation.
So bad.
Well, that takes... No, it's not so bad. I've heard much worse. Much worse. Okay, I think maybe just one example. How about payback and point out?
Point where point out. Point out.
Yeah, point
and
out.
Payback. My mom pointed out to her friend and said he don't pay. He didn't pay back me. Pay me back.
Almost, but my mom it was too long. It could have been just shorter in the beginning.
My mom pointed out to someone.
No, not
pointed
to
out at.
No.
To.
No.
Pointed
none
out
of those.
Her friend.
Yeah, it's too complicated.
Pointed out someone.
Yeah.
And said he didn't pay me back.
Yeah, but it would be better to say my mom pointed out a man or a guy.
A man or a guy.
And said he didn't pay me back. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't.
Maybe one more. How about pick out and put down?
Put down. I picked out. I picked.
Pickard.
No.
Oh no.
Picked. Garlic out. The garlic out. And put it down on paper. On the paper.
Yeah, on the paper. Yeah, good. How about put off, your favorite. Put off. And pay for. Where is pay for? You pay not other people. Put off. I want to put off my friend about. You can't put off your friend.
My friend said, "Can you pay for me and I said absolutely but I want to put off next week
Put it off
put it off
until
until
next week.
next week
That's okay. Yeah, but a little bit long. I would just say I need to put off paying for my bed. Yes. Good. Okay. Any questions?
no thank you
Thanks so much. If you want to see me and Sipti running after Miramar people with our new sword, make sure to add her on Instagram. Thanks so much.
thank you
Bye
ขอบคุณ
bye.
ค่ะ